A quick follow-up scheduled call with one of our leads. We were corresponding back and forth through text, and the seller said I'll be returning September 8th, and we could discuss then. Property needs a total rehab and apparently has an offer which he has not accepted. So let's go ahead, give him a ring, see what we got.
Hello.
Hey, Labiba, it's Ryan. How you doing?
I'm fine, Ryan. How are you?
Very good, very good. Where were you visiting?
Some relatives.
Okay. In the States or out of the country?
In the States.
Okay. Very nice. Well, glad to have you back and glad to connect. As you know, we're looking for properties in the area and obviously reaching out to homeowners like yourself, see if you have a property that may make sense for us. And it sounds like the property on Dunham actually make a good property for us. So just wanted to get a little more info. I know you told me the basic 3-bed, 1-bath. I know you said it needs a total rehab and
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Could you just elaborate maybe a little bit more? I mean, are we talking like rip it down?
Okay.
Okay.
And it hasn't been lived in until I inherit that particular property.
So you inherited it. Okay.
Yeah, and that's all I can say. But I know it needs I know it needed a roof. So basically, that's it. It needs a total rehab.
Okay. All right, but it's not a knockdown to your knowledge, right? It's not something that we have.
As far as I'm not, as far as I know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
that's why I said to you or in the notes, drive by and look at it because I don't know.
Yeah, no worries at all. We buy properties like this all the time. Obviously, if it was a knockdown, I could say we're not building in Trenton, so that's something that we probably would pass on. But if we could save on it and we could work out something that makes sense, to create a win-win for both, that would be obviously the preferred route. Let me ask you this, Labiba, is there a chance to get inside the property from one of my contractors to, do an evaluation that way?
I don't know.
Yeah, we've actually done that in the past. My contractor, he can go there with the screw gun and hammer and whatnot. And actually, if you give permission, we could, access that way and then board it up when we leave.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That sounds.
So what date are you planning? If
That's a great.
I like.
Ideally, I would love for it this week. Let me go ahead and see when the guys are available to go over there, and then I could shoot you a text. And if that sounds good, we'll go ahead and proceed that way.
Okay, because I prefer to be there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. So then what we'll do is we'll coordinate with you. Is there any day and time that works best for you?
Okay, so tomorrow is Thursday. Oh, Thursday would have been perfect.
Tomorrow would have been perfect? Okay,
yeah.
That might be possible.
Okay, because it would have to be after maybe around, because I have a meeting tomorrow morning at 9:30.
Okay.
In Lebanon. And so that shouldn't take that long. And it takes me an hour to get down to Trenton. Okay,
so figure maybe 12 o'clock-ish, give or take, would probably work?
Yeah, between 12 and 1.
Okay.
Let's be on the safe side and do 1.
Okay, so we'll say 1 or after, and okay. And so if I'm sure you don't want to hang around there all day, so roughly between 1 and 2, is that probably a good ballpark for you? Okay.
Yeah.
1 and 2, that sounds good. And so let me ask you this, Labiba, the people that made you an offer, did they get inside or they just made you an offer from the outside?
They made me an offer from the outside.
They did. Okay. And I know you said you didn't accept it yet. Obviously, I guess you're trying to get a little more. My goal would be to get you a higher offer than that. Would you mind sharing me the price that they offered you?
I was told not to share the price.
They only do that when it's really low.
No. I have a person in real estate and.
Okay. I mean, and I can appreciate that. I mean, the reason why I'm asking is let's just say if they were a true player and they gave you an offer that I know that we can't come close to, I would tell you straight up, hey, if you think they're going to close, Labiba, go ahead and take their offer. On the other hand, if you say, hey, here's the purchase price, and I say, hold the phone, we could definitely beat that. Let me see if we get at least another 5 or whatever it is, 1,000 in your pocket. That's essentially what we aim to do, because at the end of the day, if we can't beat the offer, you're just going to go with them. So with that being said, I mean, would you be able to share maybe just like a ballpark? Are we talking like, 40,000?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is let you tomorrow, when we meet between 1 and 2, let this person look inside, and then and get a decision from there. And then if it's still interested,
Sure.
then you can come back to me.
Okay. No, that sounds fair.
Okay.
Okay. And just so you're looking for a fast closing, or timeline does it. What's more important? You get the highest amount of you can for the property, or close super fast and just be done with it?
Well, it depends, because the highest amount I can do is for the property, and then whatever. I'm just trying to get it off my hands.
Okay. Okay. And is there any liens or mortgages that we have to worry about, or is this free and clear?
So it's supposed to be free and clear, as far as I know. I just paid the taxes on it, and that's it.
Good. Okay.
Okay. So I don't know anything else about, but like I said to you, the house was inherited to me. I went to probate court. Then they start sending me the taxes, and that's the only thing I've been paying the taxes ever since.
Okay, so this already went through the whole probate scenario, where if we agree on price, there's no probate process that we have to go through, because sometimes that could take 6 months or better. But okay, excellent. That sounds good.
Okay.
All right, great. And just to double check, the other buyer, she's a cash as is, no paying any commissions or anything, because I'm a licensed agent, but you wouldn't be paying any realtor commissions. It's a straight cash deal as is, pretty straightforward. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds great. Well, it was great talking to Labiba. Let me go ahead, try to confirm this time for Thursday, and then I'll shoot you a text or give you a call to confirm.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
Sounds great.
All right.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, so that call went rather well. Ideally, I would have loved to go ahead and get the price that the other investor is offering, but nonetheless, we'll shoot over one of our guys and get a number and make an offer and see what happens. Hey, Esther, this is Ryan. How you doing?
Hello?
Hi, is this Esther?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to your husband before. I spoke to him yesterday, and actually Friday. I was just following up on one of the properties. He gave me a property manager's phone number to get more information, but when I called the gentleman, he pretty much hung up. So I just figured I'd give you guys a call back and just drop you a line. I'm guessing that you guys probably own maybe a few properties in Trenton. So I figured, let me just give you a call. Do you have any properties at all that need a ton of work or have problem tenants that you'd be interested in selling?
No.
I'm sorry, was that no?
No.
Not at this. Okay. If it's all right for you, do you mind if I follow up every once in a while, check in, see if, you might be interested in
I know before a year.
at least for a year. All right. That's not a problem. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. I'll plug it in here. I'll drop you a line, 11, 12 months. And if anything changes beforehand, feel free to give me a call back.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. My name is Ryan, and enjoy the rest of your summer, and we'll talk in about 11, 12 months.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All righty. So for this, we'll go ahead. He said about a year. I like to follow up a little before. Plenty of times the homeowner said, hey, call back 6 to 8 months. We plug that in and we follow up and they've sold it. So anything could happen. It's always good to kind of touch base a little sooner. Hey, Esther, we talked to you. Oh, wow, it's been 10 months. Last we spoke, you were looking to sell in about a year. Hey, I just want to drop you a line. It's quickly approaching. That's only 2 months away. How are we looking? Are we still on target? Do you need to sell sooner, later, et cetera? And then continue the conversation from there. So,
Hello?
hey, Dana, it's Ryan again. How you doing?
Hi.
You can hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
All right, great. So I heard back from my associates, and well, if I'm being honest with you, it's close to what you paid for the property. We came up with 155.
Okay.
And I know you paid 150 for it. I was talking with the team because they originally came at 150, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. That's what she paid for it. Tenants are paying. Can we do any better? And that's what they got back to me with. And I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but I did want to get back to you as promised. Just so you know, if that's a number that works for you, that's you paying no realtor commissions. We're buying it as is with the tenants. You don't make any repairs and all that stuff.
Alrighty, so I will think about it.
Okay. When would you like me to follow up with you?
Yeah, sure, you can follow up, and whenever you have a number for Jersey City, if you got their interested, you let me know as well.
For the Jersey City, yeah, for sure. We're working on that one. But as far as this one, when would you like when do you think you'll decide by?
I don't know. Honestly, if you want, just wait on me, because like you said, cause for right now, it makes no sense to give up a property that's giving me profit on a monthly basis just for $5,000.
I hear you.
Yeah, so I understand your point, just understand mine as well.
Yeah, no, 100%. If you don't mind me asking, is there a number that, let's just say, sake of argument, if you said, hey, Ryan, if you can do the 160, I'll get that done. I think it's a bit of a stretch, but at least, hey, if I went back, we worked the numbers. Sometimes, things change. Some of our JV partners, they're, sometimes really aggressive at buying, and sometimes we need to get more properties, so could afford to pay more here and there. Like I said, that seemed like a bit of a stretch on this one, but at least if I had a number that, you would definitely execute on, hey, if the opportunity arises, then I could reach back out to you and get it done.
Okay, so the property part, I wouldn't go no less than 170.
170, right? So we're pretty far apart, 15K. Well, I appreciate you sharing that info. I'll keep that on file. And, hey, if things change on your end and the 155 works, we could revisit this subject at that time.
Yep, I'll definitely let you know.
Okay. I appreciate that, Dana, and I will get back to you on the Jersey City property ASAP.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right. Have a great night, and we'll talk soon.
Have a good day.
You too. All righty. So, interestingly enough, that wasn't as, I don't want to say as bad as I thought. I thought she probably would, oh my God, there's no way I'm going to accept that offer. Again, she paid 150, and the numbers are tight. It is what it is. But I figured at least give her that, that offer that she could think about. And, I was curious, hey, what number actually gets it done? Listen, if a few months down the road, market continues to change, you never know. We may be closer to that price.
Hello, Courier. This is Cheryl. Can I help you?
Oh, hey, Cheryl. I was actually calling for Vito. Is he available, or?
Oh, who's calling?
My name's Ryan. I spoke to him about a year ago.
All right. In reference to?
Okay. His property on Chambers Street. I know at the time he wasn't.
We're not interested in selling that property.
Oh, you're not? Okay. Because I had it in here to check back in a year, whatnot. You're looking to hold on to it a little longer?
Nothing's changed. We've had it for over 30 years. We're not looking to sell right now.
Oh, okay.
If you want to call back in another year, that'd be fine.
That was just what I was going to say. Yeah, if it's okay with you, if I could check back from time to time, that'd be great.
That's fine. People call us all the time.
I'll tell you what, if you decide to sell sooner, do me a favor, call me first. My name's Ryan. And
Okay, Ryan.
All right, sounds good, Cheryl. Have a great one. I'll plug it in and I'll talk to you in a year.
Okay, sounds good. Bye-bye.
Take care. All right. 30 plus years. Actually, I made a mistake. I should have asked, right? They've had it for 30 plus years. I should have asked if they had any other properties. So, again, maximize each call. She was nice. She's friendly. I was unaware they owned it for 30 years. If you get a lot of calls, that makes sense. So, follow up in here. Okay. Hey, Jane, this is, I spoke to you about a month ago about your property in Browns Mills. And I know you guys told me to give a call on the house line the next day. Unfortunately, I guess you're real busy. I haven't been able to connect, but I'm glad we connected now, and just wanted to reach out to you to see if we can make sense of the property in Browns Mills. I'm very interested.
Well, I'm gonna let you talk to my husband. He can tell you about everything that's going on. Cause but we're home right now. What's it called, house phone?
Do you want me to
You
do?
can call.
Yeah, no
Can
worries.
you call me? Huh?
I could call the other number you gave me. Do you want me to do that? The one that ends in 6763?
Yeah, call that right now because we're home.
Perfect. All right, let me do that. I'll call you right now.
All right, okay.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. All righty. So we played phone tag for a long time, and let's see if they answer. Actually, we didn't play phone tag. They actually were not answering the call. So let's see if they answer. Let's try to make some headway on this one.
Hello.
Hey, Frank, this is Ryan. How you doing?
Fine. How about you?
I'm good. How's I guess you moved to another state, right? I think last we spoke.
Moved to another.
I think last we spoke, you left the property in Cherokee Drive. I thought you moved out of state.
Yeah, no. We're still in state, but James.
Oh, okay. You're still in Jersey. All right, that sounds good.
We're still in the area, but we don't live at 312 no longer.
Right, I got you. Yeah, when we spoke, you actually spoke to Joe on my team actually last October, so it was almost a year ago. And I know at the time, I think you were looking around 140,000, and somehow we lost contact. And then, here we are almost a year later. Obviously, just wanted to see what's going on with the property and if you think we can make a deal.
Well, I'll tell you what. What do you want to do? Go and check the place out and make it
Yeah, we would go check it out, and obviously if it was something that we're interested after seeing the condition and everything, we'll make you an offer.
Mm-hmm.
If that offer sounds good to you, we basically go ahead, send you a contract, very simple 2-page contract, nothing fancy with legalese. And once we get that back from you, we order title, just as when you bought the property. You want to make sure there's no liens or anything like that. If there's any liens that are found, as long as the offer price is enough to cover them, they would go ahead and disperse out those payments to the lien holders, and then give you the balance of the purchase price at closing. So we're typically.
All right, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and I was going to say we're typically about 21 days closing, give or take, obviously, depending if there's any title issues or anything like that. But it sounds like, is there a bunch of liens on this property?
Okay, let me say this. The reason why we're out of that house is because of bankruptcy.
Okay.
I filed for bankruptcy 2019.
Okay.
And it's been going around and around and around and around, and nothing has been done in regards to the house.
Okay. Do you know what chapter you filed? Was it chapter 7, chapter 11? Because depending on the way you file, determined on how they could sell the asset, if there was a stay placed on it, and stuff like that.
The first one, I believe, was 7.
Okay.
And then it was changed. The next step. What's the next step?
Good question.
11, 13.
Yeah, 11 or 13, I believe.
The next step. See, so it's on the second step. I believe that's the way it is.
Understood. Okay. So I guess at the end of the day, if we were to agree on price and everything, we just want to make sure that it's not tied up in bankruptcy, that, we won't be able to purchase it. Is it possible?
Yeah.
Is it possible, Frank, for you to reach out to your bankruptcy attorney and just say, hey, a gentleman approached me, he's interested in buying the house, before we go ahead and, engage in a contract and all that, am I allowed to sell this? And if,
right.
And if so, what does that look like? We want to make sure there's no restrictions.
All right. What you're going to do is you're going to give me your phone number.
Perfect.
Hold on. Let me get a pen so I can get your name so I can get back to you, because I have to check. There's no need in us going around the mulberry bush and nothing can be done because of this bankruptcy.
I agree. So
See? So anyhow, let me get a pen and we'll get that, you give me your name and phone number and we'll, take it from there. Hold on.
that sounds great.
All right.
Okay, my first name is Ryan, Ryan, and my last name is Polakaitis, and that's spelled P as in Paul, A as in Apple, L as in Larry, I-U-K.
Wait a minute. P-A-L.
Yep, L as in Larry, I as in Indiana,
I
U,
U
K,
K
A as in Apple,
A
I as in Indiana, T as in Tom.
I
Yep, T as in Tom.
C.
Yep, T as in Tom. Nope, then it's another I as in Indiana. And then it's S as in Sam. It's a nice long Lithuanian last name for you. So, and let me give you my cell phone. That way I can get text messages and if the phone system.
All that good stuff.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
That's good.
All right, great. My cell phone is 973. Yeah, you can call me or text me anytime. And Frank, just to prevent losing contact with you for another month, because we obviously are hot to trot. Is this the best number for you, or is Jane's the best number? Is there a third number?
This is the best number. This is the best number. But that number that you called first, that is somebody will get that. That's my wife's cell phone number.
Okay.
And you have a better chance of that one getting answered than the house phone at all times.
Okay, so Jane's number is best, and then, or so we'll call Jane if the house line, this number that I'm calling you at, is not answered.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. And I think Jane gets text messages as well, in case I had to shoot her a text message, just letting her know, hey.
She does it all.
All right, perfect.
Everything.
So what I do if I can't get a hold of you guys, I'll shoot you a text message. You'll know it's me and not somebody else, and hopefully we'll get things moving forward. So, all right, Frank. Yeah, do me a favor. Update me as soon as you talk to the bankruptcy attorney. If he says yes, we could sell, then we'll go ahead, schedule an arrangement, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, sounds great, Frank. Great talking to you, and we'll talk soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All righty, so a little bit of a challenge, obviously, trying to get a hold of them. Glad we did. What I did was I actually changed the number because a lot of our local numbers are 973. There's properties in Browns Mills, and a lot of their phone numbers that we had were 609. So what I did was, again, it's been about a month, and I figured, hey, let's just kind of switch things up, change it to a 609 number, and, well, you heard the conversation. So only challenge here is BK. I fear that it might be tied up in the bankruptcy and not able to be sold, but let's see what the seller has to say. So call went rather well. Again, this is just one through our follow-ups, and let's see what happens.
Ideal Appliance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for George.
Speaking.
Oh, hey, George. My name's Ryan. I'm just following up with you. You spoke to Joe from my team back in January and February about your property on Fort de France Ave. And last we spoke, it looked like you weren't looking to sell at the time, but to check back in the summer. So as promised, I'm just following up with you, seeing if now's a good time for you.
Right now, I wouldn't be interested in. I talked to my tenant, and they might be interested in buying it.
Oh, okay. You think they'll qualify for it? Hey, George, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think they're qualified to buy it?
They said they are, but I'm going to check it out in the next month or two.
Okay, fair enough. So would you like for me to follow up in like a month and a half? That way, if something doesn't pan out with them, I'd love to talk to you more, see if maybe we can work something out.
Do you have any idea what kind of money you're talking about?
Well, we haven't discussed too much of that. I don't have that much information. I don't have that much information on like the repairs and all that, but I'd love to hear about it and, get you an offer. Do you have time now to give me that information?
No, I can't right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Call me back in a couple months.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. I'll plug it in for like a month and a half. If for whatever reason they decide or they're not able to buy it sooner, give me a call at this number, and that way we can get things underway and hopefully work something out.
Okay. Thank you.
Sounds good, George. Again, my name's Ryan, and I'll go ahead and plug it in here to follow up with you if I don't hear from you in about a month and a half.
All right. Thank you.
All right, sounds good, and have a good day.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hey, Tina, this is Ryan. How you doing?
Fine.
Good. I don't know if you remember speaking to me and my team. You actually spoke to Joe a good amount. This was a few months ago, and it was about your property on West Hanover. And I know at the time we almost had a deal, but then it looked like you ended up going with another buyer. And I know at the time you didn't go forward because I guess you weren't getting enough in your pocket once the liens and everything were paid off. So I just wanted to follow up with you to see if you had any interest in selling. Obviously, we're still looking for properties and figured, you know what, maybe to get a little more information, see what it is you need in your pocket. Maybe depending on how the numbers look, maybe we can make something happen.
Okay.
Does that sound good? Do you have a free moment now or?
Well, I'm driving right now.
Oh, okay. When would you like me to give you a call back?
Hands free. So you can talk until I get out.
Oh, okay, perfect. So just to kind of get me up to speed, I guess you had the contract with another buyer, and once they ran title, I guess what you saw that you probably weren't walking away with anything. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. What was that price point at?
I think they had me at like, I think the most is 10,000.
I'm sorry, you were gonna make 10,000, or I'm referring to the actual.
I think with the liens, I wasn't gonna get nothing. So I cut them out.
I don't blame you. Right. What was their purchase price? Do you remember?
When I first bought the house,
No. When what they were gonna pay you.
they never gave me a price of what they was gonna pay me. But I told them, I think they were only trying to offer me like about 15,000 or something like that. I think that's what they were trying to offer me.
So when you say, you mean like on top of the liens? So whatever the liens and all that, the judgments were that.
It would come out of the 15,000.
Okay, got it. Do you know how much all the liens and all the judgments were? Because I'm trying to see how much we would have to come out of pocket to buy the house, pay off the liens, and get you the money you need.
The last I heard, it was around 10,000. I can't remember the exact price.
I'm sorry, you were saying the lien amount was 10,000, or?
I believe it was somewhere around that amount, between 10,000 and 13,000, something like that.
Okay, so I'm a little confused though, because if there's only 10,000 in liens and you wanted, let's say 10 or 15K, that means they're only paying 20 or 25 for the property.
No, listen, I think they was only trying to get me the most was 15,000 for the property, and they paid the lien. They said I wouldn't get nothing.
Right, understood. Okay, because I'm just trying to understand how much the liens would be, because obviously we'll have to pay them off. And I'm just trying to see what my end price would be to make sure that we can get you that number.
I don't know the amount on the lien.
You don't?
They
Okay,
never told me the amount.
understood. And they never shared with you title or anything?
No.
The title reports? Okay, got it. Okay, I'm trying to see if we had any purchase price given to you or discussed here on the notes. I'm not seeing it. Do you remember talking to Joe at all and mentioning a number that would work for you?
No.
You don't? Okay. So,
Because they had more people that called and like they were interested in the house.
right.
So y'all not the only one. It was multiple people.
Okay. And so you never made once it fell through with these people, you never tried it again with anyone else?
No. And they be texting me out, but I'll never respond.
Okay, I got you. So let me ask you this, because I'm more than happy to run title, see, how much we'd have to pay off the liens. How much money do you need in your pocket to walk away to make this make sense for you?
I can take between 25 and 3,000. I'll be satisfied with that. Because I lived in the house for 20 years.
You live there. You live there now.
No, I said I lived here for 20 years.
Okay, but so you're not at this house right now, though.
No, I moved out in 2014.
Oh, okay. Is it vacant or occupied?
It's vacant.
It is vacant. Okay. Well, so you need you said 25 to 30,000 in your pocket.
Not 30,000. No. What did I get? Between 2,500 to 5,000.
Got it. Okay, now that makes sense. So after all the liens are paid off, you need to walk away with 2,500 or $5,000 for it to make sense for you.
Yeah, that's something in my pocket.
Oh, of course. Understood. Now that makes sense. Okay. And you don't have any rough idea, 10,000, 50,000, 80,000 of what might be owed on this house?
Well, it's definitely no 80,000. It might be somewhere between 10 and maybe 15,000. Somewhere around there.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
It might be between 10 to 15, but I don't think it's 15 though. It
Okay.
should be under 50,000.
Okay. Understood. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and do some due diligence on my end. I've obviously been trying to get a hold of you. I don't want you to confuse me with any of the other people you're not getting back to. What's the best way for us to continue conversation? Do you want me to, could I shoot you a text message from my cell phone? Because right now I'm calling you from a system line and I don't know how there's always technical difficulties and I don't want to lose contact. Can I shoot you a message from my cell phone right now?
Yeah.
All right, great. Hang on one sec. I'm
But
gonna.
you did send me a text.
Yeah. Okay. You did get it
Yeah,
from me?
Tina, and I was like, who is this?
Yes, but that's a new number, Tina, and we just got that one today. I don't know if, God forbid, something happens with our phone systems again. I don't want to get cut off. I want to make sure that it's me.
Well, the number you text me from is the same one we talking on.
Yeah, no, this is a system line. So I'm going to text you. I'm going to put Ryan house buyer. I'll put #1 house buyer so you know it's me.
Okay.
All right, ready? I'm going to shoot this over right now. All right. Okay, I just sent it to you now. Did you get that?
Yes.
Beautiful. So that's the best number for me. I've had it since I was 18. I'll go ahead and I'll make sure that if for whatever reason I can't get a hold of you, we could always correspond that way. And I'll get back to you with any of my findings this week to see if it's something that we can move forward with.
Okay.
All right. Great talking to you, Tina. Again, my name's Ryan, and I look forward to speaking to you later on in the week.
All right.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Okay. So good conversation. What's interesting about that one is, as she mentioned, right, that a lot of the people she doesn't get back to, and part of the problem of I guess getting pegged or associated with those other people that she's purposely ignoring, right? We had previous correspondence. We obviously want to be able to continue that forward. So in this case, the new number helped us out because I did leave her a voicemail. I did try other routes trying to get a hold of her. Obviously now we were able to make some headway. Key is to keep the rapport and, hopefully make something happen on this one. So.